It was a miserable return from the international break for Tottenham, who dropped more points in the Premier League on Sunday, October 19. Tottenham's 2-1 defeat against Aston Villa saw the visitors stage a second-half fight-back as goals from Morgan Rogers and Buendia cancelled out Rodrigo Bentancur's early strike. Thomas Frank was hit with some bad news pre-match, as Christian Romero suffered a minor abductor injury and was replaced by Kevin Danso in the warm-up. Spurs sorely missed Romero's presence, with Frank's men lacking presence and aggression in defense, something the Argentine notoriously provides. Tottenham supporters were also unhappy with Mathys Tel, who struggled as a central striker before being substituted, and he wasn't the only one. In some matches this term, Spurs have lacked any patterns of play and have found it difficult to break down rigid defenses. The Lily Whites rank 13th in the Premier League for expected goals, 9.16, and have outperformed that metric by 4.84, as per Understat. However, former Watford striker Troy Deeney noticed how their attackers can often overcomplicate things, and instead of launching the ball into the box, they turn back and go for glory themselves. Mohamed Kudus, who has been excellent for Spurs since joining from West Ham this summer, was guilty of it on numerous occasions. Speaking on BBC's Match of the Day 2, Deeney picked out one instance of Kudus overplaying when there was an opportunity to swing a cross in. Really good from Mohamed Kudus, comes short, runs in behind, Deeney said. It's great, but then the old tendencies come back in, because it should be a touch here and then play Tel into the box, and obviously he has a 1 versus 1. But look again, chops, don't know when it's coming in, ends up winning a corner, but it just kills the momentum. Whilst their midfielders have been criticized during the build-up phase, fingers can be pointed at their attackers for not piling into the box, presenting limited options for the man in possession. Tel doesn't have the instincts to play centrally, and neither does Richarlison. That has given Frank an issue in the absence of Dominic Solanke. Solanke underwent surgery at the start of October to fix a niggling ankle problem, and although the Englishman is progressing well, it could be months before he returns to the pitch. The 28-year-old plundered 16 goals in all competitions last term, and it's clear to see how much Spurs have struggled without having him as a focal point up top.